Good morning everybody, and welcome to our daily golf video blog. Today is Thursday, December the 30th, 2016, the last day of November. Christmas is fast approaching. We are going to talk next week about things that we can help you with on your Christmas list. So bear that in mind when we do the Monday Rewind. I'm going to talk about things I am offering at the moment at super deals for your Christmas list. So Thursdays we talk about technical Thursdays, technique that help you in your golf swing, and our theme this week is feet and ankles, the importance and the role that the feet and the ankles play in the golf swing. And it is so important in technique, and I would say more than 50%, maybe 60% of the students, when I film them on day one at impact, they're pretty much back to where they were at address. So they're flat-footed and pretty much there. So what I want you to do is a little exercise. Now remember, one of my philosophies or one of my mantras that I use in my teaching is the slower you do it, the quicker your body learns. So don't rush into these things and go to the range and hit balls and try. Do it slowly so that your body starts to understand the sequence in which everything moves. So what I want you to do is this. Go into your stance, feel slightly knock-kneed, push your knees in. I want the weight on the inside of the foot. The second thing is I want the back foot at 90 degrees. I want the front foot flared out slightly. I see, again, a lot of golfers stand just with their feet like this. That really restricts this hip turn when you go through. If you flare that front toe out, boy, this hip rotation is so much easier. So that's the position of your feet. But during the swing, I notice a lot of golfers will allow the weight to roll to the outside of the back foot, and the knee will move laterally. This makes the start of the downswing very, very difficult because you've got all your weight over here, and so it's hard to get everything shifting back. It's like a sprinter, trying to take off from his heels. He's not going to have anything to push off with to get a fast start. So I want you to feel when you go to the top of the backswing, this here I call the right shin post. So for left-handed golfers, the left shin post. When I go back, I want my knee to stay in that position. I don't want the knee to go away. It stays right here like that as I go back. So when I go back here, see, there's no movement in this. And so I create what we call torque. I'm creating some tightness as I go back. If you go back to the top of your backswing and you feel comfortable, you're in the wrong position. You want to feel some tightness. You want to get up here and create that coil. You can hear how my voice changes when I've created the coil. That way, when I start my downswing, I can create some speed when I go through. So the feet, this is the exercise I want you to do. Practice putting the club against your knee like that and going back. When you start the downswing, roll this foot. Just roll it. Feel the weight moving to the inside and the knee shortening this gap in between here. When you start down, you want to close that gap and roll that foot. One of the best ball strikers of all time was Mo Norman. That was his big thing when he started his downswing, was rolling that foot, because it got everything moving in the correct direction, and flaring this foot out allowed the roll for the hips to move and turn. And that's the movement of the hips, is a bump, turn. So by standing like this, keeping the weight on the inside, stabilizing it on the backswing, and then rolling that foot on the downswing. So do this at home in your living room and put your hand on your knee like this, go back, and now pull with that and feel that. So when my shoulder moves, my knee moves. So if I do this, that's a no-no. So I definitely want to do that feel. Do it slowly. Now they would be my impact position. My hands would be slightly ahead of the ball, my heels coming off the ground, my hips have started to rotate. A perfect impact position. So the roll of the feet can be R-O-L-E or R-O-L-L, but that roll of the feet is important. Try it.